Life was like box of chocolate. Have you ever heard this one? So I think that for the host, could you like turn on allow microphone for participants so they can, oh, sorry, they will know that they will, you can turn on the microphone and say, have you ever heard this word? And what the word that comes next? Have anybody? Oh, sorry. Maybe you can turn on the microphone and say that. Nobody know it. Nobody know that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give more clue for you. And for this one, it comes with like you never know what you're gonna get it. Life was like a box of chocolates. You you never know what you're gonna get it. So can you guess? Can you guess that where this would come from? If you are like more older than 40 or 50, I think you might know this word. Nobody know that. Okay, you can type in the chat box to say like you know that. Mhm. Okay. Oh, sorry. Uh, let's check. Okay, I can say that the word life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are gonna get it. Come from this famous movie. Anybody have seen this one? Oh, nobody have seen this. Have seen this movie. So, um, the full sentence says that Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. You knew, you never know what you're gonna get it. Wow, there's some from the Oscar movie, Forrest Gump, almost 30 years ago. This is my favorite movie. And I say, when I heard when I watched this movie and I heard this motto, life was like a box of chocolate. So I have a question, how it looks like, and the next sentence, you never know what you're gonna get it. I have a question. Why I don't know? I can read it on the box, so I should know what kind of chocolate inside that. What kind of chocolate inside that? Almond, mint, uh, macadamia. I can read it, but when I um went to the United States, I saw like sometime when people give a gift with a chocolate box of chocolate, and the box of chocolate is kind of like peel, clean, and nothing to say what it inside. I say, okay, they can bring this word to 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 like to say that life was a box of chocolate because you don't know it. I understand what it means because it is a culture. Culture. Sometimes the box of chocolate you don't know what inside. But what does it mean? What does it mean? It's like it's compared to our life. Do you want to know your future life? Do you know yourself? Do you know that what will have exactly happen to you in the next hour? You can predict it. You can anticipate it. You can expect it, but you cannot say exactly what can happen, what can change. Accident will come to you sometime immediately, and you don't know that. You can do what you can do. You prevent, you expect, you prevent that. And I think that's why the Forrest Gump say this word. Forrest, because he's a dumb, he has some kind of mentality error. And the mama say because she want to teach him, if you are just you are dumb, but it doesn't mean that you have a special privilege. You are kind of lucky than others. No, you are like human. This is the way to teach the kid, teach her kids that you are like the human. You have a human life, like to be happy, frustrated, and then lost like a human. And when we watch the movie of the Forrest Gump, his uh, his life was so changing a lot. Was so changing, was so changing. Like he can be, he can be, the soldier in the Vietnam War, but then he get a broken heart. He lost his friend, and he can be the athlete and run like the marathon, can get like the gold model. And when I read the book that which is not in the movie, he was an astronaut. He was an astronaut like in the Apollo era, so he can do everything like that. Is like all American can do it, but he has a like life. Plus, he broken heart. He lost his friend during the Vietnam War. Compared to our life was like a box of chocolate because you never know what you're gonna get it when you open it. Mhm. So come from the compared to our life, what we can learn from this one. Mhm. Because his life is challenging, so challenge. Why? Like I say that you when you look back to your life, do you always happy to your life? Always like you never found suffering in your life. Who can say that? My life like completely happy. Never found any suffering. Never thought in any negative way. You can you say that? So can you say that? And if you feel you're depressed, you are so sad, when you look at back clearly, and deliberately, I hope that there should be some period of your life, that you found a happiness in your life. You're happy, sometimes suffering, sometimes happy. This is the way of our life. What we can do, what we gonna do, how you can survive, between in the life challenging. You can ask yourself, if you found the best solution, yes, you have an experience in your life. You have that. Have you ever thought about why our life was so challenging? I have. When it was 40 years, now I'm more than 40. I'm gonna be like 44. But when it was 40, I feel like I'm kind of like reaching to the halfway of my life, because the average of our life is 35. I think that I look back, I feel like I'm getting older a little bit. When I look back to my life, I look at, I gain a lot of experience in my life, even though like so much suffering that I feel I don't want to eat because I'm so sad, so regret. I don't want to eat it. I just want to stay. I want to be away from this chaotic world. Then sometimes I was so happy. Wow, I have a chance to traveling alone. I have to chance to um to doing what I want, to eat and what I want to eat. I have a question. So, but what I feel, what I answer, I have a question, and I find my solution, the best answer about those situations that happen to me. I feel like, oh, I gain a lot of experience because I can survive. I can survive from any the suffering period of my life because of what? For me, I answer, how can I survive? My answer, is because I'm passionate. I have a passion, so I feel like I was not give up. I have to get through it. But even though I have like, sometimes I have to surrender to any situation for what? For survive, but not give up. That made me like learn a lot of experience in your life. So you can look it back to your life. If you can do that, that you can experience. And do I ask about my error? Yes, I do. I had and when I was a 40, I have a error a lot of my life. Oh, I shouldn't do. I do a lot of mistakes. So now you know the way to change, adjust yourself. And then at that time, I look back, I think about the future too, and then another halfway of my life. What it gonna be? I feel like because of I have some experience of my life, so I can use that experience to like anticipate, to predict, to forecast some of my life. At that time, when I was 40, I was a monk already. I feel like I got a lot of experience in my life, and then do I happy as a monk life? I feel like that moment I was happy, and then I think I can do anything which I like as a monk life. So now I plan, okay, now what I'm going to do as a monk to teaching here, to share my wisdom talk over here. But I don't know that what can happen, what kind of like bad situation or suffering will happen to me or not. So do not so I should like do not careless, do not neglect careless, take care of my life a lot. Then I realize that life is challenging or because it's always changed. I don't know. When you look back, like my wave, it's like a wave. But for the future, I don't know. Actually, I want to be in a happy life, but I don't know that. Do you know that? What your life in the future gonna be? Uh-huh. So I'm so sorry if I talk so fast. I will try slower. Okay. Then life, because life is challenging. Really, this is a fact of your life or not. Sometimes your your face looks smiling, but inside you feel sad. But you cannot show your sadness to others because it's gonna make others feel sad. But you have to pretend yourself that you're happy. This is kind of like some of the com very complexity about our feeling, the human feeling. We cannot show exactly about what how we feel. We don't know. This is the nature of a man, but this is our life was so much, so profound, so complex, so complex. But you cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it. You have to confront. You have to get through on it. Hmm? That have you do you have any experience like that? You feel so sad, but you cannot show the sadness to others because you're afraid that other people will feel sad. Mhm. You have to be happy all the time, but you cannot. The nature of human. This is the nature of human. Oh, the next one. Let's compare to Forrest Gump life. So you can go to Netflix and watch this movie again. This is an Oscar movie in 1994. I think 1984 or 95. So you can watch it. The best movie. This is a big movie. Like in the Forrest Gump, he can run like he got a gold winner, run like a marathon. He can be the winner. As I can remember from the movie, he can be the remember in in the movie, he can be an astronaut. He can do a lot of things like a hero in the American way in the 70s. But during the time of happiness, of success, he lost his best friend, Baba, in the during the Vietnam War. He lost it. But what he mean, because he loved his friend a lot. When he went back to the United States, he opened the lobster restaurant called Baba to pay respect to his friend. He broken heart. He lost his mom. So his life was happy and unhappy. He's he's a dumb, but he has a human life. Like compare to us. Let's think about us how realize realize and learn about our life. What's so simple? But not so simple, but not like any special. We are human. As a human, sad, happy can happen to me. You have to survive on it. Right, the Baba. And how we can survive in the Buddhism way. In the Buddhist way, we teach about the meaning of our life, the symbol of our life. We call it worldly world condition. Eight worldly world condition. This is a condition of the mundane world. You can Today you want in the lotto, or you get a salary, get a money. Oh, somebody you get like from interest, from any like and then benefit that you get, but you found like you lost because you feel you lost of the benefit for your business. You lost for like maybe the fire in your house, robbery. You lost it. The nation. Do you know? Can you predict your future? Do you realize? So I mean, this teaching teach us to be accept in every condition of our life with happiness. Gain and loss. Next one, fame and obscurity. What does it mean? Today you are a superstar. You are surrounded by your fan to greet you, to welcome you anywhere. Anywhere. You are very famous. A lot of people respect you, see your movies, listen to your songs, and then to follow your speech or anything. But one day when you lost, when you unfame, when you have no movie, nobody know you, you feel like you are a human. You are the human, nobody around you. You have to adjust yourself, right? Nobody know you. You are not famous anymore. You lost it. Blame and praise. What does it mean? It is impossible. It is impossible that 100% of the world, 100% of your friends will love you, will agree with you. This is impossible. But if you can do like when you share your idea, then you can do like just 7 from 10 agree with you that you are the best. I feel you are the best. No, but in the world, it is impossible that every people will always agree with what you say. We have our own opinion that's different. So like the same, like the same, like it is impossible that you can make like the people in the totally in your family, in your community, in the world to love you. That's probably somebody don't like or disagree with you, blame you, realize it. Okay, if you can fix yourself from what's your mistake, what's your error, that's great. But it's impossible that all people around will love you. They realize that, and then what's next? We gain, loss, fame with obscurity, blame and praise. Then happy and pain. Happy today you're happy because you're mm, because you feel like you success in your life, you fail. But when you lost, regret, you pain. This is the condition of our life. You should learn. When we look to the life of Forrest Gump, he like yeah, he he happy with he can run, he can be an astronaut. Pain because he lost of his mom, broken heart, lost his friend. He famous when he was like the winner in the running. He's obscure. He when like he's sitting on the bench at the bus stop and tell us the story of his life. This is the nature of our life. So let's think about your life. Then you can, if you have any question, you can ask. If you want to share about your life, how happy, how suffering, please share for us to learn to be and our experience together. Thank you very much. So the last slide. Be happy in every life condition. You should happy. How you can make yourself happy? You have an answer. One thing, that's meditation. Meditation can be mind calm, clear, clean, and happy.